Hello and welcome. I'm Air Force Sergeant Ed Cook. We begin today with golf and the top golfer in the world, Tiger Woods. He's using a major new golf tournament this week as a platform to salute the military and welcome active duty personnel to one of the most prestigious golf courses in the country.
I basically grew up on a military base, and just understanding the commitment that it takes each and every day for the servicemen and women, what they do for us. I just think that it was something that would have been and should be honored.
Tiger's father, Earl, served 20 years in the Army, 12 of those years in the Green Berets. So Mr. Woods invited members of the Green Berets to the tournament's ceremonial opening. Mr. Woods is donating 5,000 tickets a day so members of the military can come to the 6 days of events associated with the tournament. It's being held at Congressional Country Club in Bethesda, Maryland, near Washington, D.C. Before the tournament got underway, Mr. Woods revealed that after golf, the military was his second choice as a career.
I told Dad if I didn't make it in the first 2 years, I'd probably where I would go. I'd probably end up going to the military, and I don't know what branch, but I certainly would want to get in the special operations community. I just thought, I don't know, that just seems to be more of a fit, because considering what I grew up with, and I certainly understand it and can relate to it, but somehow I ended up here.
The AT&T National Invitation Tournament runs Thursday through Sunday. The Earl Woods Pro-Am is named for Tiger's late father. With the focus of the tournament on paying tribute to the military, you knew the opening ceremonies would likely have a much different look and feel than other golf events. Tiger, along with the 41st President of the United States, George H.W. Bush, started the morning by rolling up to the first tee, closely followed by members of the color guard. Then President Bush, trying to do his best impersonation of Tiger, drove the ball down the fairway to officially get things underway. Both the former president and Tiger said the troops are what this event is all about.
I mean, this is saying thank you. I mean, they do so much for us that, probably the general public doesn't understand. They can't relate to. And for them to go out there and give of themselves and the commitment that it takes for them to do what they do, we want to say thank you, and this is our way, a small way of saying thank you.
The respect that Barbara and I have for Tiger and for his foundation, it means an awful lot. Our sponsors are friends of mine and good people, and I think it's just a great way to celebrate the 4th. And the fact that he's tied in our superb military into this event, made it easy. That's what they call a gimme.
And since Tiger's father was a Green Beret, it was only fitting that dozens of Green Beret members were on hand along with their families to enjoy the day. Pair up the world's #1 golfer with the world's best military, and you have the makings of a memorable tribute to America's armed forces. But Tiger Woods did more than just sponsor the event. He made sure to include service members in his foursome at the Pro-Am tournament Wednesday, as well as have them serve as honorary caddies. Air Force Sergeant George Maurer has more.
On the 6:30 pairing, please welcome professional Tiger Woods.
Oh, no. It would be an experience that would last 18 holes, but one that would also last a lifetime.
That's better. It's been a way of life for me. I picked golf up when I came in the Air Force.
We're amateurs, so I don't think they expected us to play like pros. Thank God.
It was only a few days ago when these service members realized they were randomly selected for a very special honor. They would be hitting the links with arguably the greatest golfer ever. This airman and soldier would do more than hold their own, but they weren't the only ones who were poised to live a moment they wouldn't soon forget.
I'm stationed at Fort Belvoir. I'm a sergeant. I responded to an email that I got saying that they need caddies, and here I am. He asked me to put the bag down and called me over to him, and he asked me, he says, "What do you see?" So I said, "Fairway leans to the right, and to the left." And he said, "Here you go." So I took the putt. I was hoping it'd go in the hole, and it did. Probably the first and only time I'll ever have done that.
While this soldier was only an honorary caddy for one hole, he was left with a memory he will probably tell his grandkids years from now. After watching his honorary caddy drain the 15-footer, it was back to business for Tiger and his playing partners. Towards the end of this round, however, a special visitor, the 41st President of the United States.
The crowd lightened up, and I relaxed a lot more when the President showed up. It was great. Very approachable person.
You've got a world-famous figure, okay, who thinks that the men and women in the military are worth it, okay, and he wants to dedicate a tournament. I would become a Tiger fan even if I didn't like him. How was that?
A man who made this Independence Day one about celebrating the efforts of those who continue to make this country great. Tech Sergeant George Maurer, Pentagon Channel News.